Hey, Fit Fam, Coach Russo here. Welcome, Thursday, YouTube live workout. If you're watching this recorded, come every Thursday, 9 o'clock Pacific time, and do it live with us. Today, upper body strength and stability part 2. You're going to need a chair, and you're going to need dumbbells. So if you haven't grabbed those, go ahead and grab those now. For my YouTube live people, I would cut it here, but you guys go ahead. If you don't have your chair and dumbbells, go ahead, get your chair and dumbbells, get them close. I'll give you guys a little bit of time here. Now you get to see what post-production, pre-production is like. I'm just moving them. We're not going to use them right away. I don't know why, but I want them in this corner. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. And all right, we're back. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go side-to-side steps. So from here, now look, I'm going to go step. Don't bring your feet all the way together. Keep your feet slightly apart at all times. This makes you think a little bit, okay? Now, we do this a lot. Reason is we're working the side of the hips. What I see, though, people, don't lead with your foot. Don't lead with your foot like this. Lead with your hip and push with your hips. Push with your hips. Now, you'll notice sometimes I don't even touch my other foot. That's like very, very minute. And then if you guys need a little bit more of a challenge, just pick up the tempo. Oh, no, challenge. All right, so strength, upper body strength stability part 2. This is going to be like a really good sequel to a movie where if you haven't done or seen the first movie, you could still do this one. We're going to be working on what we were working on last week, which is kinetic chain sequencing, okay? All right, everyone stop, plant your feet. Bring your feet together. And we're going to do hands on the knees. It's a little Tai Chi move. And I'm going to go circles. Circles. Now, it looks like my knees are moving, but that is actually an illusion. It's my hips and my ankles that are moving. Okay, and another way, if this bothers your knees, folks, don't bend them as much. Don't go in as big a circle. I rarely does this bother someone's knees, though. Okay, but if it is, don't feel bad about yourself. All right, now open up here to straddle. So 2 stride lengths. We're going to come down. This is called cherry picker. So I'm going to go center. Remember these from PE in 6th grade? Right, center, left. Go slow, folks. We're getting that stretch through the lower back. Nothing crazy fast. If it bothers your back, come up a little bit higher and go just side to side, gentle. Everyone should be able to flex their spine unless you have horrible lower back pain, in which case I would not recommend doing this workout in the first place. Sorry. I have pain videos. Okay, here we go. Side to side, side to side, side to side. We're going to roll up here super slow. Roll up. We're doing it at the end of the class. All right, let's shake it out. Let's go shoulder blade circles. As I was reviewing last week's class, I realized I talk a lot during the classes. Some people really like that. Some people think it's annoying. I'm kind of mixed on it. The thing is, a lot of times I'm teaching you guys what to do. Okay, let's come up here like you're flying and down. One of my pet peeves with exercise is people just come in and they just start flailing their arms with weights, and they call that a workout, aka all these boot camp gyms. Now, that's a problem, folks, because the odds of you using the correct musculature are essentially 0 unless you're already some sort of high-performance athlete, okay? And coming down, shake out the arms, reaching down to the side. That's why here we take our time to learn how to do every exercise, not just the form, but what muscles to use. And today, with the sequencing, if you saw like last week, we're going another level. I'm showing you what muscles to use in what order. Okay, good. We're going to come down the front of the legs. And today we're going to add, not the final piece. There actually could be a part 3, but I'm not doing the part 3 yet. We might be able to do it next month. Coming down right here. And we're going to be adding an element of stability. Okay, come to the side. Now we're going to come straight back. We're going to learn how to stabilize while we move. That's called dynamic stability. And if you watched last week, I struggled for what's called looking for what's called distal initiation. I kept saying approximation. I don't know. Okay, good. Here, I'll explain that in the workout. So here, let's go butt kicks. Butt kicks straight back. All right, shaking the arms out. Now, what I like about our strength training, folks, 1, it's whole body. 2, everything's done with long ranges of motion. So we don't need to stretch a ton before we work out. And you'll notice in the beginning, a lot of stuff we do is dynamic, meaning we move. So if you're like, why don't we spend 10 minutes stretching before the classes? Because strength training, everything is elongated to start. So you don't need to stretch a whole lot. Okay, last one, can, come across here, come across here. Checking your balance. I'm shaking out my arms again, warmed up. If you didn't grab your chair and your dumbbells, now would be a good time. Also, if this is your first workout, I want to welcome you. We've been adding to our list, folks, which is good. We got to get this information out here. And 3, 2, and good. Relax, shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and start with the posture check. So we're here. I'm going to turn to the side. Neutral stance. I just kind of shake it out. So what did people like last week? A good cue is when I put my ears behind my shoulders, I want to feel the weight in my heels. Now, that can cause this dramatic lean back. Whoa, but don't fall over, okay? So here, now look. Ears are behind my shoulders. My shoulders are relaxed. My weight is on my heels. It feels like I'm leaning back, but I'm really not leaning back. Now, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to do our shoulder blade retraction, but we're going to do it wrong, okay? So you're going to come up, horrible, come back, flare the ribs. You can imagine all the tension is right here. Unless you're doing heavy cleans, that's not recommended. So what we're going to do instead, and this is going to kind of tie into the first lesson, is, all right, I'm standing good posture. I want to send my fingers down my pockets, okay? This is the long part, distal, initiation, coming down first, and then I'm going to go back, maintaining the slight downward feeling. Okay, I used to teach it with dumbbells, but that gives a little too much drag on the shoulders. So let's stand up right here nice and straight. Ears behind the shoulders. Send the fingers down. You see I'm stretching that, and then we're going to pull back, open up. And then make sure your ribs aren't flaring, right? So down and back. This is good posture. Okay, feels good? All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to be getting onto the floor. If you can't get on the floor, I should have said at the beginning, you're going to need to be by your bed or you're not going to be able to do this workout. So you're going to have to come down here and hands come down. We're coming down, boom, onto our knees. Now we're going to work on the knees a little bit later today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll not onto our back, onto our side, okay? Now, we got 2 positions inside. This is called Mermaid. I want to be up on my elbow, okay? And what we're going to be working, this is an interesting way to teach this, is we're going to be working our shoulder blade depression while in Mermaid, okay? So what happens a lot is if I sink my weight into my neck, into my shoulder, and also into my elbow, this causes a lot of issues, all right? And the new thing we're working on is I'm actually going to kind of lean my weight forward so it's less of my elbow, more my forearm. And then from here, I want to feel like I'm pushing my forearm into the ground, right? Here, pushing my forearm into the ground, making space between my neck and my ear, okay? For a lot of people, you're going to feel these muscles working underneath. If you feel it in your neck, odds are you're not pushing down too much or this shoulder is rolling forward. Be careful of that, okay? All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to drop down slow, shoulder to ear, go slow, and then pushing up, okay? Coming down. Now, you might not see it, but we're actually sending our shoulder blades down our back. Ooh, which is going to be our initiation process for all of the movements today in our upper body. Boom, 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 boom. Good, coming up. My shoulder blade's actually getting tired. Good. Here. One more time. Boom. Okay, hold. Now, before you hold, I just want to show you guys, we do this in core strength. We're only going to show you here once. This hip, right, I can make it's called a long hip. So I'm going to send my hip towards my heels. Watch what it does to my upper body. And what's crazy, and this might blow your mind, is when I make a long hip, I naturally have to push in. Try to drop your shoulder in with a long hip. It's very it's possible, but it's very much just not really a natural position, okay? So making that long hip, pushing in, space, and space, okay? See what I mean by stretched out? We're stretched out in this position, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do the other side. Now, a lot of people actually more people than not have this elbow pain, and what we've been working with, some people roll their mat up, but if you, like I had said, if you kind of lean your weight forward and get more of it on your forearm, not necessarily your wrist, that's too much, but more of it on your forearm, that kind of takes the pressure off the elbow. I think a lot of us just drop into our elbow, which is good for massage, but it's not good for this, okay? So let's review the technique here. I'm kind of leaning forward. I'm going to drop my ear to my shoulder, kind of condensing the neck and down here, and I'm going to be pushing down into the ground, lifting up, okay? Now, I like to cue pushing down because that's going to actually focus my mind on pushing my shoulder blade, whereas lifting up kind of creates this, like, weird neck tension, okay? So pushing, boom, and down. Have you subtly noticed that this actually is a side plank, kind of? There is a side plank push-up, shoulder blade push-up. I rarely do that one with you guys, though. That one's pretty hard. Okay, here, pushing up, boom, and down. I'm making sure the weight's in the middle of my forearm. I have a tendency to dump it in my elbow, too. Good. Okay, one more time. Up and hold. Now take this top hip and make it long hip all the way up. Long hip. Good. Hold. Getting space. Feeling good. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to roll onto our backs. Before we do that, go ahead, grab your dumbbells, put them close to you. I can just hear people like, we have to get on the ground. I know, getting on the ground is... People can get on the ground, they just don't like to. And it's not the getting down, it's the getting up they don't like. Okay, so we're going to be here on our backs. Now, we're going to review the kinetic chain right after we show you how to do that shoulder blade movement, but on your back. So I like to teach you with arms to the ceiling. So from here, what I want to do is I want to send my shoulder blades down my sides like so, okay? If you remember from the plating class, right? Best shoulder workout ever. We talked a lot about plating. We're going to get there, right? But from here, I'm sending my shoulders down and away from my ears, creating space. Okay? Boom, relax. Oh, God, horrible. Remember how we started, right? Now I'm going to send them down and relax, okay? One more time here. Boom, down, and relax. Okay, so now let's review the kinetic chain. This is from last class. Here's the movie sequel, okay? So I'm starting with my elbows bent. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push my back into the ground. Boom, push my back into the ground. Okay, now from here I'm going to send my shoulder blades forward, and then I'm going to straighten my arms out. So it's back, shoulder blades, arms. And then when you're going down, arms, shoulder blades, back. Boom, push. Now look, you can't just mindlessly do it, right? I'm here, pushing, shoulder blades, elbows, boom. Now this is an example. Someone who's just mindlessly doing the weights, look, they're not going to move their shoulder blade at all. I see that pretty much all the time. Okay, here, moving the shoulder blades, good, and relax. So today what we're going to work on is we're going to have an initiation. Is before we push our back in, we're actually going to send our shoulder blades down. Looks like this. Watch one more time. Down, back, shoulder blades, elbows. Okay, right here, you guys can do it. Ready? Down, back, shoulder blades, elbows. Okay, so every single rep we're going to do today, it's kind of obnoxious at first, but we'll get the hang of it. Down and up, okay? Boom, so let's do that again. Down, push your back into the floor, and up. Make sure your shoulder blades are coming forward. Let's break it down one more time. Down, back, shoulder blades, elbows. These things are super important. I know it's highly technical, but it's extremely important. Plus, this stuff, folks, you can take this anywhere. You can go to Romania and do this workout. It's still going to be the same, okay? And 500 years from now, it's still going to be the same. Okay, all right, you ready? All right, so grab your weights. Now, look, this is when it gets fun. So I got my weights here. Send your shoulder blades away from your ears. Boom. Push your back into the ground. Push your shoulder blades forward and up. Okay, and down. Here we go again. Shoulder blades down. Push your back in. Send your shoulder blades forward. Straighten the arms out, okay? Now, what we do is we simplify it. Just think down and up. Good. Shoulder blades down and up. Good. Shoulder blades down and up. Good. Shoulder blades down and up. Good. Keep working that. Shoulder blades down and up. Good. Down and up. Yeah, you got to stay focused on it today, folks. Very shortly, though, you'll be able to do what I call smooth it out, where it just looks like, right? Whoa, and I'm just getting my reps in. Okay, down and up. Good. All right, let's do two more. Good. You're like, I've done this exercise a million times, but I've never done it right once. Yeah, welcome. Here we go, and up, okay? So from here, I'm going to turn them. You guys love this one, huh? Pullovers. I'm going to squeeze the weights together. Now, look, what I'm going to do, and this is going to be very obvious, is down, send them down first, and then go overhead, and then come back up, okay? So watch the kinetic chain. Down, right, back, shoulder blades. My elbows don't really bend too much, but they do. Just a little, and back. Okay, good. Down, boom, overhead, and start. So watch. Down, back, good. So look, there's someone just doing it, whatever. Oh, yeah, billion reps. No, no, no. Down, overhead, good. Back up, down, overhead, good. Back up, down, overhead, back up. Now, this last one, I want you to hold it. So down here, and this is a good chime. This is a high-level cue, is even though my arms are overhead and my shoulder blades are slightly up, I still want them away from your ears. I'm still feeling this downward hold. Good. And up, okay? Good. All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. Right here, another set of chest press. So here, but single arm. So down on the left, up, and down. Down on the right, up, and down. Down on the left, up. Keep going. I just got to change the camera real quick. Now, this is how you build your back doing chest exercises. This is also how you save your shoulders long term. There you go. All right. So let's go back on our backs here. All right, looks good. So you got back on your backs. You guys stay there. Here we go. All right, now what we're going to do is the single arm pull over. Now it's the same thing from here. Down with the left, overhead with the left, and back. Down with the right, overhead on the right, okay? Now, if that's blowing your mind right now, just focus on that. But if you want to go to the next level, refocus on the kinetic chain. So down, back, shoulder blade, overhead. Down, back, shoulder blade. Boom. Down, back, shoulder blade. Down, back, shoulder blade, folks. Okay, so that's sending it down. What that does is it does plate your lat, if you guys remember that, which really creates stability at the shoulder joint. It's also going to build your back muscles the way that they're supposed to be built. Ah, funny, huh? Good. Here, boom, and back. You're like, my arms are already tired. Yeah, it's all right. They're going to get tired. Here, boom, and back. Now, a nice one, this is just, there's no kinetic chain for this next one. I'm holding dumbbells weird for some reason. I don't want to do that. Down with the shoulder blades, pin them down, hold them down, bend your elbows, bend your elbows, bend your elbows, bend your elbows, and up. Most people, they're just unlocked in the shoulders, right? No. Locked in, overhead. Boom, you guys feel that? Oh, I know you feel that. I'm feeling that. Focus on keeping your shoulder blades down. I don't want to say away from the ears. Down. Down. Yeah, let's go. Down. 100. 90. No, I'm just kidding. Good. And 3, 2, and relax. All right, I want everyone to try this. Last one on your backs, I promise. Okay, from here, down, and then pushing up towards the ceiling, but keeping down and relax. Pushing down, up, and relax. Pushing down and relax. Last one, and then I want you can just, if you can, watch this. You can sit up with the weights. Ah, nice job. All right. No water break yet. We don't need a water break yet. Soon. What I want to do is put the weights to the side. After this one, we'll get water, okay? So if it does bother your knees, go ahead and roll up the mat. We're going to be working on the knees here. What I want to do is we're going to work the push-up as promised today. And what we're going to be working on, like I said, sending the shoulder blades away from the ears. But like I said in the beginning, this is how you get stability in the kinetic chain. So let's walk it through slow here. Crawl. Hands come forward. Drop the hips. Push-up prep, okay? So from here, little tuck in the abs, lifting up. Now, most people, when they do a push-up, they just start doing push-ups. Not us, folks, okay? So we're here. Send the shoulder blades down, okay? Now, remember your kinetic chain here, right? So from here, first thing I want to do, send my back. Look, I'm actually going the opposite way to start my push-up. Yes, that's actually how it's done. Here, boom, opposite way. Now from here, squeeze your shoulder blades together, bend your elbows, go down as far as comfortable. I went all the way to the ground. And if I'm stuck, I'm going to roll up. All right, so let's set it up again. Yeah, I'm going to go real fast. Crawl, hands come forward. Drop the hips. Tuck. Here, push the shoulder blades down, send the back up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, bend the elbows, dropping down as far as is comfortable, and then rolling up. Okay? So let's go ahead and work our reps. Leave your hands where they are. All right? So tuck, shoulder blades away from the ears, lift the back. This time I'm actually going to do the push-up. We're coming down, bend the elbows, and then coming back up. Okay? If you're really struggling, just go down as far as you can. But I want everyone, as they go down, to focus on keeping your shoulder blades away from your ears. Right? And coming up, and at the top, all the way up. You see that? All the way up at the top. All right, here we go. Down, back, bend the shoulders, bend the elbows, bend the shoulders, and coming up. Good. All the way up. Down. Am I going too fast? I'm going too fast. Relax. Down, here, shoulder blades together, bend the elbows, dropping down, pushing all the way up. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Shoulder blades down, lift the back, shoulder blades together, bend the elbows, and up. Good. Last one. Down. Sorry. Down. That's right. Back, shoulder blades together, boom, all the way up, and recover. Good. All right. Go ahead and stand up. And now we can get water. All right, so grab your chair. Boop, boop. All right, so I'm going to show you guys straight on, okay? What we're going to need to do is grab your dumbbells too here. So we're going to have a seat in the chair. Now, this is going to be a fun way to work on this distal initiation here. All right, so I'm going to have my weights. And it's funny. This would actually be the easiest way to do it. So sitting up nice and tall, okay? See how the weights are dragging your shoulders down? What I want you to do is I actually want you to send your shoulders down. Down. Can you see that? My legs are kind of blocking it. Ooh, this is why it's fun to see yourself. Okay, look here. Down. There, you see that noticeable drop? Down. Sorry, the camera's delayed. Okay, when you go down, bend your elbows, curl, and release. Notice my shoulders stay down the whole time. And up and down. Most people, right? You see them lift their shoulders with their elbows. Yes, that's easier, but no, that will not build healthy shoulders and biceps. Down. And good. Just work that. Focus on that for a second. It's funny when... Never mind. Well, athletic performance, all of these rules are broken. It's hilarious. Good. Down. And up. Nice. Okay, now from here, I want you guys to hold the bicep curl. Notice down, okay? Now from here, squeeze your shoulder blades together. We did this in the first class. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, and naturally the weights are going to come out, right? And then back in. But as you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, what do? Down. That's creating some form of stability, folks. It's just an easier way. Down, and we're starting all the movements today with that down in the shoulder blades. Good. And this is going to work out perfectly for our next class. We talk about how to cure neck pain, because essentially sending the shoulder blades down is the way to cure neck pain. Spoiler alert. Okay, down. Now look at this. This is a fun one, you guys. We haven't really done this one. All right, so I'm out. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed together. Drop your arms. Notice my palms are facing away or at an angle, and then come up. It's called the butterfly curl. And down. And up, and down, and up, and down, good, and up, and down. One more, like my arms, up, good. Now from here, go ahead and drop the weights down. And what I want to do, I want to work out at the sides here. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got so much time. Okay, coming out to the sides here. Now look, down, see that? Oh, down, okay? Hold these down, hold, and we're just going to do small circles. Oh, no, I've turned into every other senior fitness trainer ever. It's too chair. I mean, there's very few people doing senior workouts online, but they do so much chair exercise. Oh, my God. Sorry, I'm feeling in a bash. I'm feeling in a smashing my competitors mood. Not that chair exercises are bad, folks. They're just limited. And now I'm just telling stories to distract us from the pain in our shoulders. Woo! Okay, now keep your shoulders down, bend in and out, okay? In, shoulders down. A lot of times when we get tired, they start creeping up, right? Also, good time to check your posture. Good. Okay, from here. Man, you can really feel the back of the arms today, huh? Okay. Cactus and down. Good. Now, if you're wondering, hey, what's part 3? Well, part 3 is learning how to link this down in the shoulder blades to your core brace. Because these muscles in your back, they actually attach to your obliques, which attach to your core muscles. Aha, then that's really core-centered movement right there. I know people say that, but they may or may not understand. Okay, good, and relax. All right, you guys ready for this one? This is going to be a fun one. All right. I don't think we've ever done this before. So grab your dumbbells. Okay, you guys can do it. I know you can. No, not grab your dumbbells, the exercise. All right, so my feet are flat in front of me, okay? I'm going to bring my weights out, okay? Good. Now, when you're here, you want them resting on your shoulders. Don't hold them out, okay? Here, resting on my shoulders. What we're going to do is we're going to stand up, and as we stand up, we're going to straighten our arms out. That is called a squat shoulder press, okay? Now, my hands went off the camera. The fun part is coming down. As I come down, bend your elbows. Boom. Okay? Now, let's do it again, but the first thing we're going to do is shoulder blades down, okay? Ready? Shoulder blades down, up, and down all together. Good. Ready? Down with the shoulder blades and up. Good. Here. You guys like this one, huh? This is an example of a compound exercise. 2 muscle groups moving at the same time, even though it's way more than 2. But trainer speak it down. Oh, you got it. Come on. Here we go. 2 more. Good. And down. Last one. Ready? And up. Hoo-ah! And down. Down. And relax. Good. All right, last one with the weights. You're going to want to use your chair, okay? No upper body workout would be complete without some form of rows, okay? Now, I'm just going to use 1 dumbbell, okay? And then at this point, we work so many different angles with this down shoulder blade. You guys should be feeling good, okay? So what I like to do is bend my knees, drop my chest down, right? This is like that football player. Now, I put my forearm on the chair sometimes. You can't put your hand. I'm just not feeling it today with my hand. I'm putting my forearm down. Now, this weight is going to hang. Well, I'm really bent over when I do it with my forearm. Okay? Good? So I'm going to scoot my feet back. All right, so this weight's hanging. Now, a lot of times people just start to row, right? Not us. What are we doing with our shoulder blade? Boom, down. And then lift with the back slightly. Down with the shoulder blade, lift with the back slightly. Retract, pull the shoulder blade back, bend the elbow. That is 4 things at the same time. You guys can do it. Down, back, shoulder blade, elbow. Boom. Down, back, shoulder blade, elbow. And now, since it's the final one, I want you to just kind of relax your mind and just try to flow it out a little bit. Focus on starting down with your shoulder blade. Good. Down with your shoulder blade. And then pulling back. You should feel your neck stretching out. Now, that's a creepy one, huh? Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So to come up, I just stand up. Nice. Let me turn the chair around so you guys can see. I know you guys are feeling it. This has been a good one. We did a lot of weights today. No, we're not done yet. Almost done, though. All right, so here, I got a special bonus feature for you guys today. All right, so from here, same thing. Let me just review forearm. I'm doing forearm on the chair. You can do hand, just depends. Dropping, keeping that back real straight. I'm hanging this arm. There's no tension. Down with the shoulder blade. Up with the back. Pull the shoulder blade back. Bend that elbow. And down. Down with the shoulder blade. Up with the back. Pull back with the shoulder blade. Bend the elbow. Down, back, shoulder blade, elbow. Down, back, shoulder blade, elbow. And then I'm just going to go boom, down, and flow. Flow is it's sort of like an athletic term. Good. Now I'm just focusing on pulling my shoulder blade down, right? And if I'm like, oh, I kind of feel it in my neck, what does that mean? I'm not pulling down enough for the shoulder blade. Boom. Good. Keep working it. Let's go. You can't just do rows, folks. You got to focus on the movement. 3, 2, and drop the weight for dramatic flair. Nice. Woo! Okay. All right. Check it out. Okay. You're not done yet. Don't turn it off. You guys, you're not going to want to miss this part, okay? This came as a conversation with my physical therapist. Everyone loves diaphragmatic breathing, right? And you see this all the time. Breathe with your belly. Okay, the problem is your diaphragm isn't in your belly. It's over here. So I have seen people do belly breathing. Their diaphragm doesn't move, okay? Reason is your diaphragm, find your ribs, is here. So what we're going to do, we've done this once or twice. This is a special bonus. I'm going to take my fingers. I'm going to find my ribs. I'm going to go into the ribs. Now, don't just go in and slightly up, right? Now, try to breathe in and push your fingers out. Well, that was hard. Okay, now this is a little trick from the music world, okay? I'm going to drop my jaw and imagine breathing in. I don't know if it's cold. It's like, imagine trying to breathe in, wide, big mouth, all the air's coming in this way. That will inherently, in sort of a natural way, drop your diaphragm. So fingers come in, drop the jaw, and exhale. Already right there, I can feel it. So put your fingers in, drop the jaw, and exhale. Good. Here we go. And again. Exhale. Exhale. One more. And relax. So there's a kinetic chain for breathing. Starts with the diaphragm, then it expands into the stomach. The best breathers in the world, musicians, they do both. And you'll see this rapid expansion of the diaphragm and the stomach at the same time. They don't just do stomach. Okay? So let's turn that into a breathing exercise. And I'm actually going to, this one's pretty cool. All right, so here I'm in a neutral stance. I'm going to take my hands. I'm actually going to look. I'm going to start in the diaphragm. It looks like this, right? And as I breathe in, I'm going to inhale. I'm going to mirror the diaphragm with my hands. So right here, let's look at this. Ready? And I'm going to open and then exhale. And drop the jaw, breathe in. Exhale. Good. Drop the jaw, breathe in. Exhale. Good. One more. Exhale. Good. Crossing right here. Breathe in. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Last one. Breathing in. And exhale. Dive into the pool. Good. Hang out down here. Let everything relax. Make sure you congratulate yourself. Today's gratitude, folks. If you are here watching this, being able to do the workout, something to be grateful for. A lot of people are sick. That sucks. Okay. I know. Kind of grim. But also, you can take these tools and do them anywhere. You can use the downward of the shoulder blades at any time, any workout, any place. Okay. So here we're going to roll up super slow. Good. And workout, click yourselves around applause. Thanks everyone for joining me live. All right. January 11th, we are launching the Get Fit and Healthy in 30 Days. It is a transformation program. I got so much content for you guys. I'm excited to do it. What we're going to include, you're going to have all the workouts that you need. There's a special walking course. There's going to be a write your own meal plan. We're going to have a Facebook group. I'll be doing live coaching with you guys. We'll continue to do these live workouts as well. There's also a calendar that lays out the whole 30-day transformation program. I know a lot of us, we kind of start off that new year, we're like, oh, this is my year. So this is a good way to get started 30 days to a new fit and healthy. So you're going to get fit and healthy in 30 days, assuming you follow along. So look forward to that. All the Fit fam, you guys will get a special rate. So essentially, that's it. We're going to be here every Thursday, 9 o'clock. Next Thursday is how to cure neck pain, which we're going to be continuing this down over the shoulder blade. That is a stretching class, but be prepared to be working on our stabilizers as well. And then Christmas Eve, yes, we're doing Christmas Eve workout. It's going to be the core holiday workout, so that'll be a fun one. Looking forward to that. Okay, so if you guys have questions, text, email, call me, whatever you guys need. If you want more workouts, you'llbefitforever.com. Click on the free classes tab. All right, so with that, that's it, folks. So this is You'll Be Fit Forever. I'm Coach Russo. I will see you next time. Peace.